to simulate what would happen. All right, so I'm going to come in. I've never done it before. This is the first one. So I'm going to take my gloves. I'm going to put them on, explain the procedure, tape towards the incision, and tape towards the incision, correct? Everybody understand? Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab the dressing, all of it, and peel up and down. Okay? That's debriding all of that. And I'll show you once I get it in, I'll take it off. But that's where we're at. So now I've got to assess it. So I've gathered my supplies, my sterile saline, and I've noted the date. And this is something that you guys are going to learn today. If you have saline and the date is still good, you have to lip it. Okay? That means I want to sterilize, that is heavy, the side. Away from the label, I pour it. Lip it means sterilizing the side, but you pour it away from the label. Okay, I don't put the lid back on, right? All right. So now, I just feel like I have to do this. I don't know if let's just have it. Okay. Kind of got to make me a little sterile area, don't I? So I've got my sterile gloves, I got my ABD, a measuring tape, a sterile Q-tip, I have my tape, and I have sterile 4x4s. So I've got to start opening everything first, okay? So I'm going to find the little arrow. On yours, don't take it all the way off, that way you can cover it, but I'm going to take mine all the way off. Now, what did you see me not do?
Peel it away from you.
I didn't do this, right? Because that is now contaminated. I had it all in the bottom of my hand. I peeled it off and I set it down, okay? Next, I'm gonna open up my ABD. ABD.
It's okay. Here, there you go.
I just reached across. That's a no-no. Do you see what I did? I did that. That's a no-no. I'm going to do it again. It's kind of hard. These are old. I wouldn't be doing it with my wound right there, guys. This is my table. My wound would not be on my table, obviously, for obvious reasons, right? Yeah. All right. There's a little trick that I have learned about these little Q-tips. So your Q-tips are down here where you open it. You don't want to open it that way, all right? Because you don't want to accidentally touch that. So you want to open it down here where the handle part is. See that? See, it makes a tint. Okay. Now I'm ready for my gloves. No, I'm not. I need to pour because I've already lipped. I'm going to pour my saline in. You don't need a lot. And now I'm going to put the lid on because I'm a klutz. For reals. Now I'm ready. Again, keep your package. That way you can practice doing sterile gloves. Is it still sterile right here? Yes, it is. You can touch it. Okay? But if you touched it with your ungloved hand, it's not sterile no more, right? Okay. So now, what do I need to do first?
Clean it.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, measure.
I can measure it a little bit.
Yeah, after.
I could. Yeah, because, see, I'm doing it because I didn't have a wound in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clean it. Let's clean it. You squeeze out the excess. But you want them moist enough where they're all moist, okay? There's a package of 4x4s back there. Just a package, not the container. I need one. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna just clean, change, clean, throw it away.
Hold it for
You want me to hold it for you?
Hold it for me for a minute. Okay. All right. So let's pretend. Can we pretend for a second that I measured it? That I don't have these on. So I'm going to measure the length. So I have, you guys, I'm going to have to measure it in inches, I think, because I can't see these numbers. All right. I'm going to measure in inches, and it's 4 inches. The deepest, widest part is an inch. And then the Q-tip. Okay. Is half an inch. Also with this one, I want to see, is there any tunneling? No. All right. Now, this one also, if there's some exudate or anything that you want that's just gross, go ahead and get it off and throw it away, okay? Now, this is called fluffing. I'm going to open it up all the way. See how I've opened it? It's not contaminated. I didn't get my little tweezers, did I? I have my tweezers here, see? Tweeze. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Sorry. This is clean, y'all. Clean, clean. Now, I don't want my dressing touching the skin. Why?
Contaminated.
The tissue will get wet.
Nope.
The tissue will get wet or something like that.
So what happens when your skin gets wet?
Bacteria grows.
It shrivels, and then it starts kind of shedding, right? So I'm going to take my sterile Q-tip here and get it all into the wound. I don't want to pack it tight, but I don't want it to touch that good, healthy skin. Do y'all see that?
Why did you say you didn't want it to touch?
Because it'll start breaking down that good tissue. If the good, healthy tissue stays wet or moist, it'll just break it down. So you want all of the wet inside the wound. Okay? So it all is. All right? Very good. Helper, can you open that for me, please? That's why it's really great to have a helper when you're doing dressing changes.
So when you was putting the gauze in there, how was your other hand sterile when you cleaned it?
Well, remember what I said, we're gonna remember that those are my other gloves. I'll start over.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
So now I'm gonna put this over that. And I'm gonna put this little guy, he's really little. So I'm just gonna put this is his skin, okay? So I'm gonna put that like that. If it was really on the skin, you would open it up all the way, okay? This is his skin. The white towel is his skin, believe it or not.
Where's the blue part? She was saying the blue part to the sky.
Right here,
Line
Is there
in
a
the
line
middle.
down it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
blue part to the sky. So now I would tape it. So now, let's go through it again. Let's pretend that these are all sterile in here, okay?
Change your reference.
Thanks. So now I'm gonna do it again. Everything's opened. I'll have to reuse it because I don't want to waste it.
You want me to start a new video?
Okay.